Hi, welcome back. I'm Connie,
And I'm Angelica.
and this is the
The
In Between Girls podcast. Woo!
Yay.
Yay.
This is the second time we're recording this.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We recorded this last time, but it didn't save. It only saved like half. Not even. Less than that.
And for that, I blame my boyfriend.
We had to stop to go to hat club.
Yeah, try to get him a hat, and I didn't even got it.
I know, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
At least if you would have got it.
Right?
But
there goes that.
Yeah, it's our take 2. Hopefully it's just as good. Or not better, maybe
Yeah.
it was meant to be.
That is true.
So, did we say what we were talking about?
No.
Today, we're talking about things we knew in our 20s. Yes, we are in our mid-20s, but still, these are things we wish we knew.
In our early 20s.
Yeah, we're early 20s. Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going to reach 25 this year, and I'll be in the middle.
Oh, yeah, I'm still at 23, so.
Must be nice. Do you want to start, or?
How many do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think I'll start because I have more. So, the first thing I wish I knew was that not everybody knows what they want to do or what they want to be.
Literally, my first one is it's okay to feel lost.
Yes, because I always felt lost.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel lost in a sense, and I just never knew. It's because, like me, I don't have anything I'm good at. I don't have talents. So I was always like, what do I do?
I think you just haven't discovered your talent.
That's what I like to think, because I really have not discovered what I'm good at. What's my calling? What am I supposed to do with my life? I have no idea. And it was extra hard getting out of high school and being in college. I did not know what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be. I picked something, but I feel like I was kind of forced to, because it was like my last years, and I also like extended my time in college. Like I took on a job purposely so I could take off more of my time, and so I can let it go, like so I can let time go. And I know people like you work 2 jobs and you still got it done, but for me that's why I got a job, because I was like, I'm gonna extend it, and then I wouldn't go in summer, and I would just like take less classes because I was so confused. I didn't know.
Mm-hmm. I also picked out a degree because I because I feel like I needed to pick a subject, and I picked accounting,
which is a good
career path. It's a good career path. It is very stable.
Mm-hmm.
So that is good, but I feel like it's not for me.
Yeah.
And I feel like your 20s overall, like all your 20s, are you trying to discover yourself.
Yes, I feel like even sometimes people don't discover even like 30s, 40s.
Yeah, it's all about timing.
Yes.
Everybody has different timings.
Yes, and I feel like we put like a lot of pressure on ourselves. Imagine in your teen years, early 20s, like pressuring yourself to figure out what you want to do when there's people who...
And isn't it crazy how you were in high school and they will ask you, what do you see yourself 5 years from now? And this is 5 years from now.
Yeah, more
more than 5 years.
Dude, like I can't even know. At that time I didn't know. I mean, I would say what I wanted, but I didn't. Career wise, I never really knew.
Yeah, same.
So
I still don't know.
I still don't know. I'm still trying to figure. I'm working so I can move through life and I take care of myself and like my family, but
yeah,
I'm not in love with my job.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's not meant for me. But yeah, so if you feel like that, like you're not alone.
I think we all are in the same boat.
Yeah, because también on social media, I remember, it's because I see social media, you see everybody like, oh, I'm graduating, oh, I'm in school and I know what I'm doing, but it's like...
You compare yourself.
Yes, I would compare, because I'm like, everybody knows, everybody's doing it, and I was lost. I'm still lost.
But you would think that they would know because they're posting all that stuff. But they probably don't.
Yeah,
because I can say that for myself. Like I posted when I graduated and things like that, but I'm still lost.
Yeah. So don't, just because you see it out there doesn't mean it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then everybody has to figure it out.
Yeah.
We don't.
That is true. I have take one day at a time because that's all you can do.
Yes, but especially right now, because I've talked about this with Mario. Like, I feel like there's a lot of pressure in general, and there's a lot of things going on right now, and especially in your 20s, that you just have to go with it and take it, like you said, one day at a time. And something might not be going right for you, but just keep going, try your best, and you'll get there somewhere.
Also, the pandemic didn't help.
No, it made it so much worse.
Well, me personally, it pulled me back a bit more.
In what sense?
In what I want to accomplish.
Okay, yes. Yes, I agree. Especially right now with all the prices going up for everything. Like, we were looking into, just because we were curious, like, into, like, the houses right now, and the interest rate, it's so high. Like, I feel like
it's
this
been
year,
high for, like, the past 2 years.
no, but this year's worse. Like,
well,
way worse.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you want to buy a house, I think you should hold, whoever you are, you should hold off at least until it lowers a little bit, and then go for it.
This past years, I feel like it's more of a, if you want to sell, this is a time to sell.
Yes, and not just houses, cars,
Everything.
Because Mario's coworker was selling his car last year, and then the most they gave him was 20K. He went this year; it has more miles, it's more used. Like, a year later, they offered him almost 40.
Yeah.
So, dude, like, right now,
Is it time to sell?
Yeah, time to sell, not time to buy.
Yeah, hold off
Not
on
time to
buying.
buy.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very crazy. Oh, well, this one goes along with the first one I put. We have time. Oh, well, yeah. When we have time, in a sense that, yes, you don't have to have it all figured out. Like I feel like it's also no. Yes, okay, it goes with the bottom one. I feel okay. Collect. We have time. Well, you have time, and you should take chances. If you feel like you want to do something that's not the ordinary job, the ordinary thing to do, or you just want to take a leap into your own business, you want to do whatever it is, your 20s, I feel like it's the time to do it. I feel like it's when you have the most support. You can fail. Even if you fail older, who cares? You tried it and you did your thing. So it's like, whatever you want, go for it, do it. You have time to be stable. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. I feel like that's a big thing, that, like, people are like, you have to figure out now, and if you don't, like, you're a bum or this and that. And it's like, no, you're figuring it out, and as long as you're trying and working towards your goals, that's what matters.
And I think for the most part, it's when everybody has less responsibilities.
Yes, and it was when you have the most help.
Yeah, you have more wiggle room to, like, mess up.
Yes.
So and try to figure out what you want.
Yeah, so don't let, like, everybody's on different paths, so don't compare, and just do what you feel is right.
Yeah. I have put yourself first.
Agreed.
I feel like some of us try to make other people happy, that we push our feelings to the side. And I think also you should, how do I put this? Be more selective with the people that you surround yourself with.
Agreed.
Not everybody is your friend.
I agree. Yes, like you said, put yourself first in every sense. And if work, school, friendships, relationships,
any type of relationship,
anything, like, put you first, because I feel like we're all still in self-discovery mode, and we're still growing, we're changing. And if something just doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve you, and you shouldn't hold on to it. Not only
that, like, I feel like because people see you young, they may want to take advantage of you.
Yes, and it works in every sense. Like you said, you have to put yourself first to figure everything out. Because I feel like I'm still growing as a person. I'm still changing.
Yeah.
And I've let I've let friendships go because they were just not good for me. And I feel like it was the best thing I did. I grew a lot from them. And I feel like I became a better person. So I'm happy that I let that go, and I'm able to be me now. Well, I'm still changing, but I feel like I'm way better than I was.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's important to put yourself first. I feel like in that way also you're going to discover what you like and your calling and what you want to do with your life.
Yes.
Next.
Okay. I put have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know we're all like work, school, like we gotta get everything done, we gotta make sure you take time for yourself. Take time to have fun, to let go, to whatever that is for you. Whether that's going out to a bar, getting drunk, cool. Whether that's staying in, watching a movie, cool. Whatever it is for you, do it. Take care of yourself. Like, let yourself not be consumed by all the stress of work and school.
Can I say, take your own advice?
Thank you. I was gonna say that, yes, because that's for me, because I let everything just come down on me, and I started doing is after work, I'm like, whatever work conversations or whatever work thoughts I have, gone. I'm out of the clock. There's no point of worrying. There's no point of thinking about it. Let it go. Like, that's what I tell myself. So even Fridays, as soon as I'm done, I close my computer. Thought. I do not let myself think about work. I do not let myself think about nothing else. I'm just trying to relax. I have enough on my plate. We all do. So I'm like, no, let it just have time for me. And because if I don't, then I get really overwhelmed and I get burned out and I get like the worst stress ever. Like, I stress out to the point that I get a headache.
Yeah,
it's bad. Like, it's bad for you. So yes, I need to take my own advice, and I'm trying. But that goes for all of y'all too. Like, take time.
With you mentioning work, I have taken that PTO.
Yes.
I was really bad at that last year. Yeah, I had hours go to waste.
Oh no.
Especially because during the end of the year, I had so much on my plate, work-wise, that I felt like I couldn't take off a day. Yeah. And you should.
Yes.
Always it's your time. You earned it. You've been working the whole year for it. Take it.
Yes, and then at the end of the day, you're what matters. Like, I'm sorry, but everyone's replaceable. So
that's literally what I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all replaceable, but you can't replace you in your loved one's
and
life.
Your time.
Like,
you're gonna look back and be like, wow, I spend all my 20s working.
Yes. And we're not saying don't work.
Yeah.
We're saying work, but also take time for you.
But like PTO for us, I feel like, well, it's in general, it's paid time off. Like, you getting paid.
Yeah, so it's like less guilt.
Yeah. Like,
so take
you
it.
earned it. You earned it.
I agree. That one's a big one, and you need to make sure you take it.
Yeah, I'm working on that. I also have take your lunch break.
Girl, yes.
I was so bad at that I would go a full 8 hours without like eating or something, and Jose would get so mad at me because I wouldn't take a break.
Good reason.
Yeah, but sometimes I would feel like, oh, like it's late already, like, nah, for what? Yeah. But you deserve it, and you're not getting paid for 1 hour less. So take your break.
Take it. Yeah, because I feel guilt sometimes, well, especially because I'm they're letting me work here from home. I'm like, I need to work all the 8 hours, or else like they're gonna think badly of me. But it's like,
yeah, I feel like they would think badly of me if like I leave or something.
Yeah, but it's
like they would need me or something.
But it's a law.
Yeah,
we have to take a break.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like también that comes from the older generations, that they feel like not taking breaks and not taking your vacation means you're a good worker.
Yeah.
I want to throw the whole idea to the trash.
It's the opposite. Because you're a good worker, you're working all these hours and whatnot, you need to take your break and you need to take your days off.
Yes, and like that mentality is honestly trash, because at the end of the day, these people get old, these people retire, or they get fired sometimes because they're old, and it's like, what do you have to show for it?
Again, you are replaceable.
You're replaceable. So like, there's no point of doing that. I feel like it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, it doesn't. So I saw a quote, and I always think about it. It says, you're waking up every day to work on a white guy's dream.
Yes, literally.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're getting up every day for work, and we're putting all our hours and effort for somebody else's dream.
yes. So take your time off, like follow your own dreams too, and
Yeah.
as long as you're happy, that's what matters, honestly. And we're not saying to neglect your job, do your job obviously, but
Yeah.
also take time for you and prioritize you as well.
Yeah, put yourself first.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, literally.
Mhm.
I put make investments
Mm.
because I wish I would have made investments,
Same.
but I didn't, unfortunately, because we have a friend who made smart investments in the crypto world. Well, no, not even just crypto. He has other stocks. And he has a great job, so he gets paid well. But then, if he wants to go out, he literally could just take a little bit of money out of his investments. It'll pay for everything, and he doesn't even have to worry about it. So I'm like, I wish I would have known to do that. I wish I would have like done that. So if you guys are interested, look for like people to help you. Look for learn it and make investments for yourself. It'll help you in the future.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Me too. We need to take our own advice.
Right? This is just us trying to take our own advice.
Us telling ourselves what to do.
Do another one because I have 3.
Okay. Be healthier. And I mean this
Boring.
mentally and physically, because they're both important. I feel like they're both equally as important. And well, yeah, because our body changes well, most of us, from being teenagers to in our 20s. I feel like that
is one of my points.
Yeah, it's like a second puberty. I feel like we change again.
Your body is not the same as it was in high school.
Yes, well,
for
some most of us.
Yeah,
I feel like most.
Yeah,
it's only a small percentage that stays the same. Which props to you. You go do your thing.
I literally told Jose last night. I was like, can we like start a serious diet start in April?
That's good.
Yeah, and I was like, because I'm just not comfortable in my body.
Yeah,
but yeah, your body, it's not gonna be the same. Also, I feel like even if you put in the work, I don't think you're ever gonna go back on what it was in high school.
No, that's why I was like healthier.
Yeah,
because as long as you're in good health and as long as you are like comfortable, like you said, it should be fine. You don't have to be what you were in your teenage years.
Yeah.
Because
I have to accept it.
Yes, because I'm the same. Because I had a second puberty and I'm different, and I just wanna like be healthier. Because I started working. Because last time we recorded this, so I took my own advice. Sorry, gonna get to hear it. And I wore a like small top yesterday, and I felt good in it, even though I'm a different size now, and I'm not as healthy as I'm not. Well, I work out in physical therapy, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
I know I need to work out and eat healthier, but I felt better. So it's important to just be healthy in general, because I feel unhealthy in my eating habits, and that makes me actually feel bad, not emotionally, but like physically. Like I feel like tired, and I didn't know that was real, because I remember when I was a teenager, I would hear that and I was like, these people lying. I feel fine. Well, yeah, I was a teen.
Yeah.
But it's true.
It catches up to you.
Yeah, I get sleepy if I eat something like that. Because when my mom makes me, like, if she cuts fruit for me or gives me a salad, I'm fine. Like, it's good. But if I eat, like, a big meal, I feel like, ugh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just try to be healthier. Yeah, for yourself and in general. Because then we start getting all these enfermedades and diseases. So, like, diabetes and stuff. So, we just got to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, because you never know.
Yeah. We're all on our own journey.
Yeah.
We shouldn't compare. So
I mean, it's hard.
It's very hard.
Try not to compare yourself.
Because imagine if I were to compare myself to Kylie Jenner. She's around our age.
Oh,
I could never.
That is true.
So like, don't compare people. We're all on our own journey. I need to take my own advice. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I try not to.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes it's like, oh, but they're doing so great.
Yeah.
But then again, you don't know what they're going through.
You also don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know the insides of things. And like we said, like, we're all on our own journey. We're all on different paths. So
and we all have our own different accomplishments.
Yes. It's because I feel like us I come from school. We're all on the same path to the same goal, working towards the same goal to graduate. So I feel like maybe that's why it sometimes lingers. Like we're still, but we're not there anymore. We're adults now. So yeah, we shouldn't. I feel like we should try to like not compare, and because we could never compete with Kylie Jenner. None of us.
No one.
So we should not compare. It's not gonna happen. Well, maybe it will. I don't know. I'm not sure. But you know what I mean. For most of us, we're not all gonna be billionaires. So yeah.
Yeah, don't compare yourself.
Don't compare.
I have communication is key.
Yes.
Say what you want. Not like say what you want, like
see what you feel.
I meant like say what you want, like what you want in life.
Oh,
or like
okay.
if you want a new position or something at work, or you want something at work, yeah, say it.
I'm bad.
Yeah, same. But like say it. Talk to people. Yeah. Be open about what you want in life.
Know your worth. Because I mean, I feel like if you don't feel worthy, you're not gonna ask.
Again,
for it.
be vocal about it. Yeah.
And that works in different aspects of your life as well.
Again, like you're young, people are gonna want to take advantage of you, especially in the work field.
Yes.
Especially if you're like in retail and stuff like that.
Oh,
awful.
Yes. Awful.
Yeah.
I feel
so
like
speak your mind. Yes. Don't let people take advantage of you because you're young. People try to assume that you don't know anything, which maybe you don't, but you should know when people are taking advantage of you, and when you know your worth.
Yes.
You know what you provide to the table, and speak up.
And just because you're young doesn't mean you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Or you can't get there. So you're right. Speak up. Yes. My last one, which I never took this advice, but make connections. It's not always about what you know. It's sometimes about who you know.
Who you know, yeah.
And that works in this aspect because I got my job because I know Angelica. So that actually worked for me, but she's my only connection.
Yeah, that is true. That also, as someone that went to college and didn't do this, I'm telling you now, if you are in college, have that communication with your professors.
Yes.
Go to their office hours and talk to them. Even if it's not about school or something, about an assignment or something, just talk to them.
And they can recommend you.
Create a relationship with them because they can recommend you. They can also be what's it called, a referral. Yeah, on your job application or something.
Also, students, if you make the right connection, some people might know people and get a job, and you can get in there too.
Yeah.
So especially if you're in the same field. So
yeah. So yeah, create those relationships around you. Yes. And keep in contact. I'm really bad at that. Keep in contact. Yeah. So keep in contact of the relationships that you do create.
Yes.
Because you might sometimes need a favor or something.
You never know. Life always throws, like I said, rocks at you.
Yeah. Rocks at you, or what you said?
Yeah. So you just, you gotta have something there.
Yeah.
Yes.
My earphones. This is a really short one, and I think
my God, it is.
I think it's because like we got straight to the point and stuff like that.
True.
Just because this is the second time recording it.
That was your last one too?
No, I had one more.
Okay.
My last one is nothing wrong with living with your parents. No. It is a great way to save up. Yes.
Okay. Yes, nothing wrong with living with your parents. Because that reminded me, in particularly white families, you see that when you turn 18, you move out. Like your parents are like, okay, you're 18, you need to live on your own. And I remember when I was 17, about to turn 18, I thought my mom was gonna want me to move out. I was scared. I remember I asked her, I was like, Mom, are you gonna want me to move out like when I'm 18? Because I'm like an adult now. And she was like, Absolutely not. She was like, no, you can live with me as long as you need. Like, I'm not kicking you out. But that was a genuine fear of mine. Because that's what you see on, like, pop culture, like, movies and stuff. Like, oh, you need to move out, you know? No. Yeah, and it helps a lot. Because, like, it depends on your parents. But you could save money. You could, like, well, yeah, save money is a big one. Because if you're paying rent somewhere else, you could be saving that while you live with your parents, but also helping them at the same time. You know, it's very helpful. I do not shame anybody who lives with your parents.
Yeah.
Especially
I
if
feel
you
like
help
it's
them.
really common in Hispanic people.
Yeah, more so, yes. But if you do take advantage of them, yes, it's wrong.
Yeah, that is true. Like, if you're not working on yourself, on your career.
Yes. Big no-no. If you're not doing anything to better yourself anyway, no. You're taking advantage of your parents.
That is true.
But if you're, like, helping, or even if you're not helping, even if you're just having enough to work on your career, your school, whatever, good.
Yeah.
Do it. There's no shame in that.
Okay, that's all I have.
Let me see.
We're going to read some responses we got on our Instagram.
Oh, I found them. It starts here.
Worry about the things I can change and not what I can't. That is very true.
Yes, I need to take that advice as well, because yes, it goes for everything. Like, literally anything could go wrong in me. I just think about it all the time, and it's stressing me out, and it's like there's nothing I can do to change it.
I feel like I'm actually really good at that. I'm like, if something happens and I'm like, okay, ya pasó, like, what? There's nothing I can do about it. You, like, move on.
See, I'm trying to get like you. Yes, I understand that one for sure. No, it's good. Well, me as an overthinker, I'm just like, what can I do? Can I change it? But there's literally nothing you can do.
I'm an overthinker, as in something hasn't happened and I see all the...
Oh, I also do that.
Yeah, like all the possibilities.
All of the things that could go wrong.
Yeah.
And I've seen the thing where they're like, well, think about things that could go right. But then in my head, I'm like, what if nothing goes right?
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like we do that just because that way we don't disappoint ourselves when something doesn't go right.
Yes, because I always expect the worst. That way I'm not disappointed.
Yeah, at the end.
And you know what? I do that. I do that with everything except with my leg. I let myself get excited, and then I'm disappointed.
Oh.
But with literally anything else, I think the worst. But I think with my leg, since I'm trying to be positive with it, that's why I do it. But it's because it's a big letdown when you think of all the good things and then you're just shut down.
Yeah.
It's a big letdown.
You make yourself feel bad.
Yes. So I don't know. I'm still working towards that. I don't know if it's better to think negatively or positive. I mean, you could think negatively as long as you're not stressing hardcore. Maybe you're just like, you know what, it could go either way and you're fine with it. Okay. I feel like, yes, a nice healthy balance would be not too excited and also not too upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to find the in-between.
Oh, the in-between. Okay. How to do your own taxes.
I wish I had that class in high school.
Same, because we all need it. We all need to know how to do it. Like me, I'm still doing my taxes, and I had to ask Angelica about some things because I was so confused. I was like, am I going to jail? Am I like scamming the government?
The IRS might think that.
Yes, that's why I was like, oh my god. That's why I was concerned.
Yeah,
I was telling Mary, I was like, am I going to jail?
Do you want to talk about it?
So basically, federal taxes were not withheld from my paychecks, so that means I have to pay. But I didn't know that. In my previous jobs, they take it out. And I don't know why it's set up like that, but government, if you're listening.
Because on previous jobs, you kind of don't do much, right? Like setting up your own account and stuff like that. And on this job, we set up our own account on payroll.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Obviously. Fast forward 2 years later.
Yes. Now I'm like, whoa, like what's going on? Because the lady told me and I was like, wait. I was like, so I wasn't like giving taxes? Like I didn't know that. Well, at least now I know and I can like
and I
know
think
coming.
It was the way that you filled out your W-4.
again, if we would have known how to fill that out,
Yeah, exactly. That
I
should
would
be a
have
pass.
I would have done it correctly, but I didn't, I guess. So yes, I wish they would have taught us that because I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, that is true. All about real estate.
Oh, yeah. I wish they taught us that as well. I wish that was something they taught all of us. Because for me, when I was looking into buying a house, I didn't know shit.
Yeah, I don't either.
I didn't know anything. And that's the thing. And I'm willing to help now. Like you or anybody who comes to me, I'll help you. I'll give you the context that I got that helped me a lot, that were actually helpful. Because it's hard. I feel like we got lucky with our, ¿cómo se llama el seller? No.
Realtor.
Yeah, with our realtor, we got very lucky with her. She gave us a lot of information and like a lot of information we could use. And she was very honest and upfront. Because I feel like if, like in our situation, if you don't know anything, you can get taken advantage of. And she would always, like, she gained my trust because there was certain instances where people would want more for a house, or like the
seller.
Yeah, but like there's other, it's not just about how much it costs. There's like other percentages that go into it, how much you're going to pay, your interest and there's so much more.
Taxes.
Yeah, there's
Property
so
taxes.
much more. Yes. So, and she would always let us know up front what the property taxes was, how much, like everything. And so like, and not just her, we also did our research, and we didn't just apply to one mortgage lender. We applied to multiple they give you like a 10-day period. Well, when we did it, and it would only count as one hard pull of your
credit.
Yeah. So we got a lot of options. We compared, and we had like, we felt like Blue's Clues with our handy dandy notebook. In every house we went in, we measured like the price for square footage, like how much it cost, because some houses are for square foot, it was like more expensive, and it was less of them, and there's a lot. And so she would always be upfront with us, and she would let us know like this is too expensive for like the square footage, like it's not worth it. Like she was never like, oh, go for this one because it's the most expensive, or like whatever, like never. And then there was instances también where she knew they had cameras and they could hear us, and she would be like, if you like the house, don't say it, just look at it and we can talk about it outside, because if they see that you like it, they might pour up the price more for you, or like, you know, because también they might have a certain price, but if you make an offer and they see that you're serious, they might maybe lie to you and be like, oh, we have another offer, do you want to offer more? And she would always let us know. And if that happened, she would be like, this is not worth it, like don't do it. Or she would be like, this is a good deal, or whatever, you know. So it's a lot. And I wish they would have taught us this, because there was times that I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like what are all these, like once we got into it, I was like, what are all these numbers? But me and Maya got into it, and we like actually did the math, and we did everything, we figured it out, and we thankfully got a good deal, and the house is actually worth more than what we bought it for, like way more now. But dude, it's crazy, because there has been nightmares when people end up with something that's not good at all, like high interest, like because because you could go to someone and they give you a horrible interest, and then you're stuck with an expensive, like, no. They're like, you need to really do your research, get options. Like if you're applying for mortgages, apply to multiple during that period, because if you just get one, they might give you a horrible deal. You don't know like what you're closing, and like, no. So really, like, have options, find people you can trust, and like get your handy dandy notebook out and do the things, like, because yes, make sure you get a good deal, make sure you get what you're paying for. Yes. Next. Oh yeah, there's another one. So this one. Oh shit, did I lose it? I'll find it. Okay. You don't need a college degree to be successful. And this goes both ways. Like, you could have a college degree and be successful, but you also don't have to. But I feel like they're saying this because most people think you need it to be successful, and that's not always the case.
That is true. Can I also say that there's some certain people, they're like, oh my god, you got scammed because of your degree and you pay too much. Like, stop talking down on those that went to college. Not because I went to college, but like, I'm not talking on those that didn't went to college. I'm not like, wow, you didn't went to college, ew.
No, but I feel like he said that because most people shame people who don't go to college. I feel like that's more of the unpopular opinion. They're like, oh, you didn't go to college, you're not gonna succeed. I feel like that's what it is.
It's the opposite.
Oh, I feel like that's how it is.
Oh, I feel like people are like, degrees are a scam and you're wasting all that money. Well, now. Like, you wasted all that money for what?
Maybe. But when we were in college, that was not the case.
I think he's saying more in, like, you mean high school.
Yeah. But yeah, because it's like what you wish you knew when you're 20.
Yeah. So I think he meant like in high school where all your teachers are telling you go to college, go to college, go to college.
Yeah, because college is not for everyone.
It's not.
So yeah, and I feel like in a way I felt forced to go to college because it was like if you don't go to college, you're not going to be successful.
I felt like that was my only option just because I was really good at school. And I was like, if I don't go to college, what am I going to do?
Well, yeah,
that wasn't in my case.
But I feel like I feel like in school you're more forced to. If you don't go, you're gonna fail in life.
Yeah, that is true.
So that's why I feel like it is important to know, like, you don't have to go to be successful.
And then again, they will bring people to talk to you that have a degree and stuff like that.
Yeah, always. It was always like, yeah, jobs with degrees. But there's so much.
But
more.
There's like what are they called? Is it trade-in schools?
Oh yeah, where they teach you like
if you go to plumbing, like it's just for a specific skill.
Yeah, skills.
And you get your certificate and you get your license and you get paid more.
Yes.
So you have options.
You have plenty of options. You don't need to be forced to either side. Like whatever you feel is right for you.
Yeah.
I feel like neither is right for me, so don't even worry if that's you too. But yes.
Is that all?
Yes. Do you have any more thoughts and opinions?
No.
Neither.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, follow us on our Instagram at the In Between Girls Podcast. Follow us on our Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Leave a review, please.
And rate us.
Oh, yeah. And let us know what you want to hear, what you want us to talk about.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Please. And like the videos.
Yeah. Follow it. Yeah, we already said follow us.
Yeah.
We've been having trouble on our Instagram.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes. So if you like it, please, go. Give it a follow, a like.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yes. So thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.